What's up, plant junkies? Jody here for another plant video from plantjunkiecreations.com. Today's video is going to be about the basic plant care of this beautiful variegated Monstera Adansonii. It grows quickly, and I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to propagate. As if you guys haven't seen this plant enough, I just wanted to give a moment to appreciate. This is the Indonesian version, which means that it is less white and more mint in color. The light requirement for this plant tolerates medium to bright and direct light. I currently have this in my greenhouse in the bathroom back there because I wanted to promote it to just put off that new growth. So it's in the most perfect tropical environment, and it is in bright and direct light. The soil requirement for this plant really likes a well-draining epiphytic mix. I currently have this plant in a mixture similar to this. It consists of Fox Farm Happy Frog soil, as well as perlite, charcoal, tree fern, and coconut husk. The water requirement for this plant really all just depends on what type of pot you're using and what size. This is currently in a 5-inch terracotta pot that I water on a 7 to 10 day cycle. The requirement for fertilizing this plant, you typically want to fertilize 2 times a month during the growing season. So when you see new growth emerging, it's a good time to fertilize. What I like to use, I rotate between. I use Gringo Rasta, Rise Up, as well as Super Thrive. I combine the two. And then I'll rotate to the next month using Hydrolyze, Seaweed, and Fish Emulsion. The propagation of this plant was surprisingly really easy. I chose to propagate in perlite. Today, I'm going to take a couple cuttings from this plant, place it in this perlite, and also transplant this cutting into a soil-based medium. But before I get into that, I just wanted to show off how much growth has come along in this plant since I've owned it. I've just been surprised how quickly it has grown. In this 5-inch pot, I have 3 cuttings. I have this small one here and this one in the front, as well as the one in the back. I'm going to transplant first, so I have some free perlite to put my cuttings in when I take them. And the soil I'm going to be using is this pre-made soil, very chunky, well draining. And I took this cutting August 25th, and it is now September 17th, so it's been about 3 weeks, I think. So let's take a look at how she's doing. Awesome. So she has really healthy roots. And she looks ready. When I first put her in the perlite, I did notice that she was wilting a little bit, and so I added more water. And the secret to this perlite method is you're placing your cuttings up here. So by adding water, this perlite up top was able to absorb some of that moisture. Now it's time to take a cutting. If you see this node right here, there is a root starting to develop. So I'm going to take a cutting right at the tip here, just above this node. I'm going to stick that in perlite, and then I'm also going to take another cutting right here and put this one in a soil medium since she is ready. When you're taking your cuttings, you want to have clean shears, especially for an expensive plant like this. So I always get nervous when I take the first cutting. Second node. With this cutting, I'm going to place both of these in a tropical environment that provides a lot of bright LED grow lights as well as humidity. With this cutting, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Also be sure to subscribe to my channel if you enjoy watching videos like this.